This has its own.
I'ma keep it real with you. There's a lot of things that's running through my mind, but they freeze when I chill with you. Let's keep it real, we both know the deal. It's the reason why I still hit you. I can see it in your eyes, you misguided and you blind, but I stick around and deal with it.
Oh, yeah, real.
That's just how I feel with it. I swear I love the way you hold it down. Probably one of the main reasons why I stick around. We be catching them good vibes, and I know you stop. Steady playing the short side, but I know you wild. So tell them guys don't wait in line, they're wasting time. You knowing that you're mine. I swear, girl, you so damn fine. I can't get you off my mind. And I ain't gon' front like everything is perfect,
Cause it ain't.
but I know this shit is worth it. Of course we gon' fight, and you stay awake all night. But it ain't worth stressing about. It's just life stressing us out. Ain't no need for doubt. We just gotta figure it out. We just gotta figure it out.
That's a banger right there. On dogs.
Hell yeah.
Yo, shout out Lil Cuz, man. He nigga gave me Usher / Chris Brown vibes with that one.
Bro, that shit brought it back. It
Yeah,
sounded like that song
shit
was made
slap.
back in the day.
That shit slapped.
Like
On
R&B is back.
Yeah.
That's what that sounded like.
Yeah, Ralph.
Nah, Rel did his thing, bro.
He did, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's my
nigga's
dog.
still working. Y'all look out for Rel. Y'all look out for
Kai
my
Rel.
little dog, Kai Rel, man. Y'all
You know
look
what
out
I'm
for him,
saying?
bro. Little Cuz on the come up, gang.
Hell yeah, nah, that
Word
shit's
to
okay.
everything, bro. On dogs.
That shit is
Tap
okay.
in.
But you guys are now watching Not Your Average Mind.
Bitch.
How was your weekend?
Weekend's the weekend. Can't complain.
Can't complain.
We here. I'm excited for Monday.
For Monday?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. This is the best.
That nigga sound like Michael Jackson.
But your weekend wasn't. You didn't do anything.
Just some more booking, travel and stuff. That's about it.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm about
That's
to go
nice.
do this trip. Big dog shit. You heard?
I feel like that's what's up.
I'm about to go do food vlogs, all kind of shit, nigga. Yeah. So the
Oh, this shit good. I'm sorry. This shit
bussin', bro,
Goddamn.
bussin'.
But yeah, no,
Bussin'. Yo, that with Casamigos, Resposado,
that's dangerous.
with this right here, very
dangerous.
dangerous game. You're welcome.
Yeah, my taste buds is tap dancing right now.
Word, Mango Nectar
Yeah, nah, that's it.
by Monsieur Papa or Monsieur Papa. How you? I don't know how you pronounce that shit.
I was about to say, stop
That's
trying.
French.
Why the fuck you trying so hard right now?
Monsieur Papa.
He said, Monsieur.
Monsieur Papa.
Monsieur Papa.
That shit fucking fire, nigga.
Oh, shit.
God.
Hey, but for everybody out there, make sure you tune in to all our socials.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you tap in.
Discord, Instagram,
Everything.
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Don't forget Facebook.
You gotta be on Facebook.
You know?
But I'm trying to tell you guys tap in more because, like I said, we're gonna do giveaways and stuff like that, and you will not know about the giveaways unless
you
you're
won't know.
watching
Hey,
the
like
podcast.
I said, how's that? Would you say 100 subscribers?
150.
150. All right. Because I'm feeling generous. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We get it anywhere between 1 and 150, and I'm still gonna do the giveaway. I'm feeling myself.
So, all right.
I'm feeling
fair.
myself.
So between 100 subscribers and 150 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway.
Yep.
And you can get it up there.
Yep.
I mean, I will promote it on Instagram and stuff like that, but you don't know how to enter unless you watch the video.
You gotta watch the episodes, guys. Gotta watch, man. Gotta watch. And this is just like, just regular. Once I get the, cause I'm the type of person. I get a little carried away sometimes when I do shit like this. Like I'll do a giveaway for Ep8 this time, and then come a few more times later, a nigga probably feel like, I'm feeling good today. I'm gonna do a zip. I'm gonna do 2 zips. I gotta catch myself. Just tap in, subscribe. We giving away a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe some moon rocks.
We're gonna do electronics. We're gonna dibble on that.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things, man. We're gonna do a
dibble
lot
on
of
that.
things, bro.
Soon it'll be shirts, merch, sweaters, all that stuff like that.
And then-
but you're just gonna have to tune in, watch the post when we promote it, and then we'll give the instructions inside the post. But the last instruction is you have to watch the video and you have to do what we say inside the video for your official lock-in. Because we're gonna do a little draft with the names, but you have to do the thing that we say inside the video. We're gonna make it harder for you guys and make sure that you guys are tuning in.
And next year, starting for school, we're gonna pick 20 kids, get a free haircut. We're gonna start doing that annually, every year, and then the numbers will get bigger and bigger. I have to get more barbers because one barber can't cut. I feel bad for him because I'm lining him up with 25 kids. He's gonna be there all day. But if it gets more than that after years go by, then I'm just gonna have to get another barber or two on call. Pay them flat out. Boom, 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 boom. Give them a little deal. Get them kids nice and fresh for school. You heard? I know the struggle is real. Trying to raise kids by yourself, man. So
that's true.
Uncle Hassani can help, man. I'm here.
Hey, and the thing is too, when you don't got the time to cook at home and you got all them kids, you got to bring them out. You go out to eat because you don't got the time to cook and stuff like that, and you have waitresses or waiters out there,
and not just you don't have the time to cook. Let's just say it could be you work out through the month or months, and you make enough just to pay your bills, pay your rent, put gas in your car, take care of your little habits, whatever poison that you pick.
Yeah.
You got a couple of dollars left over, and then you go, you know what? I want to go out to eat. Then you do that. But then you get there, you order your food. Service might not be all that. Man, like for example, me and my wife and my mother-in-law and my mother went to Cisco's Brewery. Shout out to Cisco's in the South End of Bedford because they are fire. I fucks with Cisco's. But it just happened to be on this day, I got a weird waitress. I mean, bro, I kid you not, it felt like she was coming down off of like a Suboxone high. A Suboxone, like dope pills.
I was supposed to say, what the fuck is a Suboxone?
Yeah, like she had that whack statue face where it's like when you talk to somebody, but when they're like heavily medicated, they're like, yeah, but you go, hey, and you're like, she's not all there, or he or she's not all there.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And I'm be honest with you, she didn't deserve bro. I gave her almost a $40 tip. She did not deserve it, nigga. My mother's a savage. She was like, I ain't give her shit. She's fucking rude. She ain't do this, she ain't do that. And you know, Mom Dukes, she pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I paid. I gave that girl a $40 tip, bro. And then she came and she grabbed the money and she's like, oh, thank you. Like looked at it as if I gave her $2 on like a $300 bill. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Yeah, so I kind of understand how some people feel about tipping.
With the whole tip thing, because the main thing is, how do you feel about tipping your waiter or waitress? Because a lot of people think that you mandatory have to give that 18 to 20%.
Nope. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
They think that's mando. They think since they clocked in, since they working that shift, since they don't get the minimum wage and stuff like that, they think it's a mando to get that 18-20% tip. So that's what we're going to talk about today is, do you think they automatically have to get that 18 to 20% tip? Because I seen it on Facebook, and shout out my dog Marcel, because he's valid. Like, you got to be grateful at the end of the day.
Rich Porter, right?
Rich Porter, yeah, my God. Marcel.
Valid like salad, gang.
Because at the end of the day, you got to be grateful for what you get. And that's the main point that he was talking about. And everybody was still bitching and complaining.
Yeah, his comment section was on nigga.
106 comments.
His comment section, if this was NBA Jam, that nigga's comment section caught the blue flame, nigga. He was from downtown Area 51 cleaning house, nigga. That's how bad it was, bro. And a lot of the shit that's on that comment section, a lot of y'all people need to get a life because you guys are making it seem like motherfuckers have to. Motherfucker, first off, it's your job to be there at the restaurant to serve people.
Yep.
It's not my fault that you chose that career path. Now, I'm not blaming you saying that you're stupid for making the stupid decision of being a waitress because we need waitresses. Waitresses are, to me, low key heroes because y'all have to get shit done in a timely fashion. You have to hit that switch with that whole nice thing, whether the person's a dickhead or not.
Yeah.
Me, I couldn't do it. I could do it because I'm a people person, but the moment I see you being a dickhead, it's over with.
And see, that's the thing. There's a lot of shitty people out there, so we understand that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you got to be grateful for what you get because there's gonna be people that you never know. They probably can't afford it, and I see in the comments they're like, "Oh, just say that you're broke then if you can't afford."
Like the fuck
nigga,
kind of
what?
shit is that, my nigga?
That shit is crazy because at the end of the day, you never know if like they can't get the food or they don't know how to cook because they never taught or
now,
all that
mind
stuff, so
you,
they try to go and get
yep.
a quick meal and stuff like that, and that's all that they have, and they at least try to give you something, and then you over here bitching and complaining.
It could be your last $60 you have, and you decide you want to go to a restaurant, but now you got to feel ashamed for not having $78 or $82 on you because you need a tip. Mm-hmm. When that's literally all you have.
And the crazy thing, there was someone in there, I don't know his name, but there was like, imagine everyone that didn't tip 20% but still left the tip, stop going out to eat. They'd be crying that no one is coming anymore.
Madness. That right there is the equivalent of if black people stop buying designer shit.
That's just crazy.
The boutiques will shut down. It would be a fucking crisis. Excuse me. It would be a crisis for designer clothes if niggas stop buying their shit. It's the same thing what he just said. If the people who tip less than 20% stop going to restaurants, bro, you're out of a job. Because guess what? Now the staff that was 30 deep is now cut down to 10. And now you're not going to have a job because you probably got a shitty fucking report or history being a waitress.
Yeah.
You're the first one to go. All that complaining, you do for nothing.
You know, the great thing is my mom even said it. She was like, so if she was at a restaurant, the bill came, and she was like, oh, damn, like she didn't have cash or she, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom doesn't do the credit card shit. She's too old for that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So she don't be doing the credit card stuff. So I was like, okay. She was like, but what happens if I only had enough to go out? I didn't really have that much of a tip. Like, you know what I mean? She was like, if that person was actually nice enough and took care of me, she would remember her and she would make sure the next time she goes, she would have a crazy tip for her. And there was a person inside that comments that was basically like, oh, like the people who give out this bullshit, I'm going to remember faces and all this bullshit. I'm saying to him, like, you going to remember faces and what? She was saying, wait, hold on. I think I have this shit right here because this shit was fucking crazy the way she said it.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? Listen. We clicked on y'all profile pictures. A lot of y'all got the audacity to be calling motherfuckers broke and you look broke. Like, dead look broke. Like, you look like a regular civilian who does the exact same shit you're complaining about, but yet you on the social media complaining and you look like you fit the bill of the people who do that very said thing that you fucking complaining about.
I was just sick because the whole shit. She said, too bad, mainly everybody tips at least 18%. It's standard across the country. So I promise we won't miss the broke bum that don't tip 20%. If you're broke, just say that. In the beginning, I'll still serve you, but you won't be a priority to me. You will get the service you deserve, and I promise every server remembers a face that don't tip. So if you dare walk in again, don't be crying when you have an empty drink or your food isn't cooked correctly or you need ketchup to eat your fries that are getting cold. Like,
listen,
bro, what?
Just to fuck with her psyche, nigga, I'll be the type of nigga I'll pull up to her restaurant in the Maserati and then dine and ditch. Pocket full of cash. Just to pay. And then I'd make sure that they sit me in your section so that shit falls on you. Listen, when you do petty shit, niggas or people will go the furthest extreme of petty because they don't work there. You have to keep your level of pettiness to a certain amount, whereas if we just take it through the roof. Like Michelle Obama say, when they go low, we go high. Nah, bitch, you go low, I'm going to the flow. Basement. Like I'm down there in the wine cellar looking for something.
And that shit's crazy because, like, are you gonna over here remember face? What happens, like I said about my mom? What happens if that person came back to try to treat you right and give you a great tip because they didn't have it last time, but now you over here fucking giving them cold fries? You over here fucking waiting and their food get cold, can't give them freaking drinks and stuff like that. Bitch, we realize what you're doing. You ain't gonna get shit at the end of the day. Go ahead and do that so you don't get money. Like, you know what I mean?
And you wanna know what's the like the most kind of weird thing? Like they make it seem like, now I'm not saying this is like a black or white thing, because I wish I should have looked it up, but I believe black people tip the most because of like the stereotypical type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'll look it up right
so it's like we will tip more than what we're supposed to, because we don't want that stereotype of us being cheap, non-fucking paying ass motherfuckers. Bro, to be honest with you, it's getting out of hand. And look, I'm a first generation born here in America, so I'm still like, my girl. I want to go out to eat. I want to go out to eat. I'm like, go home and eat. We got all kinds of stuff.
They said everybody just it's spread.
Well, the reason why I said that is because I saw a YouTube video where a dude was breaking down facts about tips and all that, and on how by race who pays the most or whatever, and black people was a little on top, and that's only because it's a like a psyche thing. Like you feel like you're being like watched, so you have to fucking overcompensate because you don't want the people to point the finger at you, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, bro. It's weird. But when I saw that video, it wowed me a little bit because he brought his facts and his math to the table, bro, and it made sense. It made sense.
Okay.
But yeah, but I really feel like if you can't afford to tip, my suggestion would be fuck them. Go to the store, buy shit, then you can eat for 2 days.
That is true.
So
People like to just do it just because they either cook too much at home and they want to just have a time out or whatever the case is, or sometimes people just didn't cook. Like sometimes that's all it is, and you're over here calling people broke. But you know what the crazy thing is? There's a lot of people that got money and still won't tip or won't give a good tip because your nasty ass attitude or the way that you serve. Look at
my mother. Huh? Look, had that bitch, excuse my language, had that lady been, and I kind of want to say the race, but I don't, because then it's like, then you're gonna figure out who's, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't much.
It don't matter.
But anyways, so yeah, so like you know, Mom Dukes, nigga. Like,
yeah.
It's not an option, bro. She'll pay if the fucking bill is $300, and she'll pay the most tax, the most tip on the bill because the bill is so high. You know what I'm saying? And then probably give a little more than that. But my mother's also, she stand on business. The service was mediocre. Like, okay,
mediocre.
Okay, if this is top notch service, this is mediocre. She was like right here, but she was like this close to being here, which is under shit. So she'll be here looking up at shit. That's how low that bitch was on that fucking meter, and she still got a great tip. Cause my mom was like, I ain't gonna fuck up. I was like, no, I gotta come back here. Don't do that. I gotta come back here. I like this place. I mean, I came here for my little cousin's birthday. Bro, listen, the nigga brought me to Miami. He brought me to the Bahamas in the south end of New Bedford, nigga, that I never knew existed.
Oh yeah. You never knew that.
I walked back there. I was like, nigga, what in the Hawaii shit is going on? You got fake palm trees, nigga? I'm like, I feel like
this is nice.
You know what I'm saying? I got me a new spot. So I frequent there now. Not frequent, but you know, when I want to go out and go have fun, if I'm in the mood to spend a few $100, I go to Cisco's. Why not? You know, $80 in drinks.
Yeah,
get a buzz.
But see, this is the thing too.
But the ambiance is good though.
There's a lot of servers that get a lot of money off of tips too, but you ain't complaining to them. But now you have one bad night out of the week or something like that. Now they over here complaining. You over here got too used to you having good nights, and now you have one bad night. You over here bitching and complaining because one person didn't give you a tip.
And what you said earlier made sense.
Be grateful. Yeah, that you even had a good week.
Facts.
Imagine if you had a whole shitty week the whole week.
Fuck that. What about a month when you know you couldn't pay your fucking rent? Nasty work. You ungrateful sons of biscuit eating bulldogs.
Hey, like I said, I ain't
You
saying,
ungrateful motherfuckers.
I ain't saying no names. You know who you are. I don't care. I don't care if you see me at a
Hey,
restaurant.
if the shoe fits, hit the runway, bitch.
If you do a good job, you do a good job. If you do a shitty job,
pay.
guess what? You ain't getting that good of a tip from me. You're not.
Bro, I've been in bars where, like, for example, one time it was the Ice House. Right? The bill was like, I think, like, a little under $80.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker paid the bill and then gave him like $45 in tip.
Yeah.
He fucking rang the shit out of that bell. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, I'm so buzzed, right? Like borderline like tipsy that I heard this shit go off, nigga. My first thought was, nigga, there's a fire. I was like, there's a fire alarm going off. What the fuck is going on? And then my girl gets all excited. She's like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you yelling about? She goes, they ring the bell because it's the tip bell. Whoever tips the biggest, they ring the bell for that, whatever. And then I heard the dude, I think his name was Nick. He was like, we haven't ring that bell in a long time, a very long time. And what did my girl do? Because she got all excited. So we ordered another round of drinks so she could tip them big again. So she can bing, 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 bing. I'm like, $100 just in tips. Just for a fucking bell. But that's the type of shit we do. You know? I like I said, I feel bad for the people who pick this line of work, but at the same time, I'm like, come on, man.
But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that make more money than a lot of people in this field.
And what about homeboy in that comment section?
Work on your craft.
The nigga said construction workers. He said he knows construction workers who make less than y'all. This nigga laying bricks and having to watch out for bulldozers and fucking excavators and all kind of shit on site. And he getting paid less than y'all, and they not complaining. And
the crazy is that I'm pretty sure that girl was trying to shit on everybody too.
Of course, come
She's
on,
trying to
bro.
shit on. I make more money than people in the back. Blah 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 blah. Like, so bitch, why are you complaining?
Fucking weirdos.
And I don't even mean like calling you a bit. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm just saying this for you.
We don't know your name. Listen, let me give a disclaimer. In this podcast, if we refer to you as a bitch, we don't know your name. I
usually say females, but it's just like the way you coming at.
I'm sorry, it happens, and it all depends on how we say it. Because we can say, "Oh, bitch," we can say, "Oh, bitch," then you know how we coming. Yeah. So don't take it as disrespect. If you care that much, go in the comment section on YouTube and put your name in there. Say not bitch, whatever, Jessica, whatever the fuck. Just put it there, and then we'll know. Okay, next time we'll talk to Jessica, not bitch.
But nah, he talking about my boy. He made a good
point,
a very good point. He even said it right here. He goes, DoorDash drivers should get tips more than service. He goes, they go and get your food.
Ooh.
They drive 10 minutes, bring the food to you, then waste gas. They waste time, and
to possibly not get a tip.
Yeah, no, the nigga gets possibly not gets a tip, or the minimum he gets is $5 every trip.
Yeah, so he's down bad. Gas, mileage, wear and tear on the car.
and they don't complain. They don't complain about it.
Mind you, he got to drive there to get the food and then drive to you. So he's already down bad on tips. He's not making.
They got to get out their car, place the thing, take the picture, go back.
Now I'm wasting space on my phone. Now I can't take no booty pics of my girl in the bedroom.
But like, you know what I mean?
Because I got your shit on my phone,
and
nigga.
People only tip them like $5. And that's basically it. And he goes, y'all want 20% to bring it 10 feet out from the back?
Wait. Gotta finish.
No, fuck you, nigga. Don't say what you want to say.
No, finish.
You can't just say
no. Because you was going somewhere. So I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you live.
Now you just
no.
Hold on.
Because what I'm gonna say is the same. It's under the same umbrella of questioning, but it's gonna veer. So I want you to finish because you get into detail with this. Okay, 10 feet. What?
If you let me fucking finish talk,
yeah.
you would have got to your point.
No. You know me. I'll remember something, and then I'll go. Now I'll let him finish. Then he finishes, and then my brain goes, "What the fuck was that we was talking about 45 seconds ago?" So I just got finished.
That's why you write it down, motherfucker.
That's right.
What was that?
Something about 10 feet.
Y'all want 20% tip, right?
Yeah.
Just to bring it 10 feet out from where you get the food, and then back.
That man's diabolical. He's crazy. But he's right though. He's right.
When all logical, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on no servers. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying your job's hard. I mean, easy. I'm not saying none of that stuff. But he made a valid point. He was like, "Yo, you guys are literally just grabbing the food and you guys are bringing it to the table. You guys are checking on it. Don't get me wrong. You guys have mad tables."
That leads to what I was gonna say. So, who do you think deserves the real tip? Is it the waitress or the cook?
He even said it. He goes, "I'd rather tip the cook 20%. They're the ones that's making the food."
Bumbaclot. That boy, hey, he done started World War VIII.
That's why
in
he had
the
100
restaurant industry.
That's why he had 100-some comments.
Bro, if that's not the most accuratest thing ever, it's like if you like you're in the military, right?
Yeah.
And the snipers are the ones who's popping everyone's cork on their bottle. Pop, 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 pop. And then you got the regular motherfuckers who's going up there, the soldiers going in there cleaning up and taking up all the bodies, but yet you give them the tip instead of the tip to the snipers who's making sure you're able to go over there and pick up those said bodies off the field. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
The crazy thing is, there's mad shit into sniping too. There's mad math, mad crazy shit.
Yeah,
too.
bro. Yeah.
Like the chef, there's mad shit, measurements, all that stuff.
Now the measurements, you got to make sure that the chicken is cooked on point, so you don't get salmonella. So now you got to make sure that the eggs is not cooked all the way, because I mean you can still get salmonella from that, but it's more basically behind like prepping up the cook. If you gotta make flour and all, you gotta use eggs, get salmonella everywhere.
Yeah.
The fish continue. You mean like it's everything, bro, and everything has to be done in a timely fashion.
Allergies, all
yeah,
that stuff
allergies,
like
everything.
that.
You gotta remember everything, bro. So the pressure starts in the kitchen, bro. Everything is smooth sailing after it leaves the kitchen, because when the waitress comes and grabs that plate and brings it to table fucking 8, right? Shout out table 8 too, and on the app. Shout out to them. Yeah. But like they're bringing it to table 8, and then now table 8's like, oh no, this is not done right. I don't fucking want this. I can't fucking eat this shit. Now what do? They take the plate, they go back and they go, hey fucker, this is not working for them. Fix it. Then they have to go back and fix it and then bring it to them. So why do you think that you just deserve to complain about tips when you're not really doing that much of a job? I'm going to keep it 100. I don't care if the comment sections get lit up on fire.
I was about to say, we're going to get some shit.
Hey, what you eat don't make me shit.
We're going to get some
simple.
Shit. Everybody's going to be like, but I do this.
Yeah. And listen, and the reason why...
Trust me, I know, and you guys get it the worst too, because you guys get all the bitching and complaining from the people too.
Yep.
So...
And like I can talk like this, spicy about this situation, because I tip. This conversation, like
same here.
Yeah, like y'all niggas can't sit here and say, "Oh, these broke." No, because I'll purposely go to your restaurant and then I'll just go sit on the opposite side of where you work, and then you'll see me blessed their night and have them bragging about it all night long, and you have to hear about it all night long and be pissed and going home knowing that you missed out on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I can talk my shit about this, because I pay. Even sometimes my girl goes, no, that's enough. Nah, fuck him, man. Take a little $8. Take a little $10. And she's like, dude, it's like fucking almost a third of the bill. So what? Just let it fucking go. Because I kind of understand how it is right now. And honestly, I feel like I'm rewarding you for making a horrible decision.
Yeah.
But like I said, there are some people who are just made for the industry, for the service industry.
Yeah, and there's some people that really aren't made for this.
And shout out to y'all who are made for the service industry, because it's people like y'all that the reason why people like us tip generously. Because you come in every day, you take your life problems, your personal problems, and whatever the fuck else problems you have, and you check that shit at the door before you walk in, and you walk in like as if you just won $1 million and you the happiest motherfucker alive.
And you get shit done.
Kudos to y'all. Shout out to y'all. We love y'all. That's why I tip the way I tip. It's for people like y'all. But now, when you have a basket filled with 80 apples and 62 of them are bad, it just sucks for the other 18, because you're good, but you're considered contaminated as well, because you're in that basket together with the other shitty 62 apples. So nobody's gonna be sitting there having time to pick out and think and say, "Oh, this one's good. This one's all right." You know, you're all in that same. So when you have the people on Facebook who complain about calling people broke, also that kind of shit. How do you not know this motherfucker just can barely pay his rent, and his wife on his ass all the damn time about wanting to go out to eat. The nigga finally can afford to eat, but can't afford to tip you. Now, mind you, you still getting paid. Whether you get a tip or not, you still get paid. Now, you getting mad at this motherfucker for not being able to tip you because you don't know if he can afford it or not. So I'm supposed to just let my bills pile up to make you happy? Now, this is the thing where I was telling my wife the other day about not giving a fuck about making people happy. What you eat don't make me shit. Your ideologies or your thoughts about me or anything I do doesn't bother me because you're not me, and what you say doesn't constitute what I do in life. That's the problem that a lot of people have, is that y'all too busy and too worried about what other people think. Fuck them. Live your life.
Facts.
And to the people in that comment section, you could be a very cool person. I could be reading out of context because, you know, that's one thing I hate about texting and all that, because you can actually read a text out of context. I could be saying
every time. That's why I hate texting, bro.
Yeah, I could say it in a way that's not confrontational, but you'll read it and take it that way. Yeah. This is why you have the thing where you throw the LOLs in there every so often, because that makes people think, okay, he's not coming off at me like a psychopath or a dickhead. Yeah. He's throwing the LOLs in there, so we're joking around. It's banter type shit. But still, like, y'all niggas need to get a fucking life, bro, and stop making fun of. Everybody can't afford to tip, bro. It's just it's a fact. Not everybody can afford it, bro. Motherfuckers can just afford what their meal is, and that's it. Shit, y'all niggas be lucky in the 90s. Y'all go back and watch them 90s movies when motherfuckers would go out to eat and tip. It'd be like $1 and like 8 quarters on the table, nigga, and pennies and dimes all balled up on here. That's for you. Imagine that, nigga. And then it was even worse back in the 90s. Niggas get like $3, $4, $2, $2.50 to be a waitress server. And when you really depended on those tips, now you niggas, I get it. Y'all make it $5. It's still not much, but even let's just say you serve 100 people in a week. Let's say 30 of them don't tip. You still have 70 people who made your quota for your paycheck, and you still complain. Yeah, that part.
Same.
Yes, that's
like
the
I
part
said before.
It's stupid.
A lot of people just are ungrateful.
Ungrateful.
Like I said, there's always going to be some nights where you get crazy tips. There's always going to be some nights that you don't get that great of a tip. It is what it is.
Listen, in the street life, there's days where you out there.
Yeah, no plays.
Listen, no. There's days where you out there where you clock in 3, 4 bands, 5 bands in anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. And on the first, 8, 10 bands easy, depending on how much good your product is and how much of a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Reseller you are. Depends on your customer service. You make that, but then there's times where you out there 13, 14, 15 hours for $80. Let that sink in. The restaurant business sounds like the trap business. There's days where you're up and there's days where you're down. It doesn't mean you get to fucking go around and disrespecting the clientele because they ain't bringing in no money. The fuck you gonna do, nigga? Find another hustle if it's that much of a problem. If you gotta find yourself on the internet complaining about your job, your life decisions suck, buddy. How my nigga Haha David say, we gotta regroup. gotta regroup, my boy. Big fella, you got to regroup, nigga.
Oh,
this shit ain't for you, gang. But yeah, that's basically my little spiel on that.
And like I said, we're not trying to diss no stuff. We're
Nope,
not trying to say nothing
shout out to
like
y'all.
that, because we be taking care of them and all that. But there's just some people, like I said, there's people that's assholes that gotta eat. There's good people out there that gotta eat, and there's people that just don't got it. And whatever they have, they at least gave it to you. So why you complaining? You act like it's the richest nigga in town, and he came in and give you fucking 10% instead of the 20%.
Word. Word.
Like most of these people, you don't even know what the fuck they're going through, and you over here complaining.
For real, that's what I'm saying. And then that's type and shit like that is what creates shooters. Tell you that right now. That type of shit right there is what creates shooters. Because now we're in an era where
Being humiliated is the worst thing
yes,
possible.
on social media by millions. It ain't like you got humiliated by 80 people in front of 80 people in a restaurant. And then you got to go home and deal with it. And then now you got to wait 3 months to go back to the restaurant so people can. No, this is millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, depending on who sees this. Because once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. It's never going down, unless that said platform gets rid of it. But then you have people like me who will screenshot, screen record, and will have it in my shit to be able to post anytime and anywhere I want. So again, it never leaves the internet. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be mindful of other people's fucking shit, bro. Because it's not cool, man. It's not cool at all.
Nah,
It's not cool.
Just
So,
like a couple things ain't cool.
Yeah, man. Look.
Couple things ain't cool. Even in the rap industry.
Yeah. Speaking of that, have you been you've been dibbling dabbling in this Dolph case?
I mean, I seen a couple videos about it. I'm not gonna lie. I seen the whole the trial that's finally taking place and what's going on. And I know that there's so-called a ratatouille in the case.
His name's Cornelius. If that doesn't say, I'm gonna tell on you.
I was about to say that sounds like a fucking rat.
That nigga sound like he belong in a fucking Ivy League school somewhere. Nah. He sound like he belong in Cornell. Cornelius belongs in Cornell, but no, he in the streets killing shit, and then now you want to tell. Nigga, my nigga, $800 in perks. $800 in perks.
That's what he got, and went to smacked off. That's what he got.
Bro, that's like if you was picking up a trick, and she was like, ooh, he pulled up in the McLaren. We finna get some money, but go out to eat. Then you get to the hotel, you get to the spot, and it's a CDS motel with a bag of McDonald's on the table and like $83. And you thought you was coming here to eat.
Because it was originally supposed to be a $100K hit.
$100K. The nigga said him and his man was supposed to split the 50, and then they each was supposed to take the 10 and give it to the driver.
Yep.
That nigga seen the $800 and was like, oh. That nigga started singing like Little Richie, nigga. That nigga was singing.
That nigga was biting the cheddar, bro.
And then had nerve to go, somebody from CMG paid for my lawyer. Who else from CMG? Nigga, Yo Gotti? You just told on Yo Gotti? The fuck kind of shit? And look, to be honest with you, I feel like that's why they killed Big Juck. Them niggas wanted that bag and didn't get that bag, man. It was over with. Because that nigga, look, had he paid that bag, honestly, I think Cornelius still might have told, but I feel like Big Joke will still be alive. And to be honest with you, it was gonna be a no-win situation for him anyway. Because had you not been murdered, you'd have been alive. You'd have told you ass went to jail.
Yeah, no, that
you know
is
what
true.
I'm saying? So,
but at the end of the day, man. You got all these crash outs and all that stuff that's willing to do the shoe, willing to do everything, but at the end of the day, they do be telling and they do be snitching on y'all. And that's what a lot of people don't understand about the streets either.
Yep. And fuck you, Cornelius Smith.
Especially him. That nigga told crazy. They over there playing the video in court, and he's over there like, who is this? They're like, oh, that's Justin. He had said handgun, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, so who told you about this hit? And they said the man who told him about the hit, how much the hit was, how much he got, and everything, bro. They was like, yeah, he only gave me $800 and some perks.
Terrible. He treated him like how you treat the hitman like a fiend. That's crazy, bro.
And now look, now you got ratted on. Now you got some jail time waiting for you. He's over there singing. He over here like this in the room. They're giving him steak and lobster.
That nigga said, "Where's my lobster biscuits?"
You said,
I specifically said I need lobster biscuits. I ain't talking.
He said, "Oh, that right here, that's Justin. Me right there. That's me with the Draco." He said, "Yeah, I got hit a couple times.
Yo,
He was driving.
Yo, yeah. Shout out Dolph's brother.
Yeah, because he came out and he was
That boy is a fucking Shaka Zulu warrior, nigga. That nigga came out with the blick, fired off, dropped that blick, opened up. Was it the McLaren door or the Corvette? And then pulled out the yapper, and then went back and picked up the glizzy off the floor. And then, bro, was he punching the fucking wall with the glizzy?
I think the door wasn't opening. He was trying to go get his brother. I don't know what it was. So
Yeah,
I think he was trying to break the glass, and he didn't realize that he.
That's gotta be the most worst shit ever, bro. To see your brother get hit like that, bro.
Yeah, no, it's sad, bro.
And the part that really pisses me off too,
and he always goes to that cookie spot. He loves that cookie spot. He always goes in town. He always goes to Memphis. And
At first, I thought he owned it. I thought it was just him trying to do like a little promote, showing Nikita's cookies. Like I was like, okay, he's promoting his own little spot. But boom, no, come to find out, it's a spot that he just loved to frequent. He loved the cookies there.
Yeah. And
the part that kills me is like, all right, we get it, my nigga, and especially that you already went through the situation at first with the whole youngster with the 100 shots and the bulletproof truck, nigga. That shit right there would have had me with security all day, every day. I'm not going to no store that caliber of rapper where I'm turning down $22 million bag. There's no me going to the store to get nothing, nigga. I got runners. I got senders, nigga. I'm sending you there and I'm sending you back. That is it. FBG Duck, rest in peace. He'd still be here right now if the nigga would have sent 3 or 4 girls to the Chanel spot and went and got the baby the clothes for his birthday. Mm-hmm. My dog will still be here right now. But no, it's just dumb shit, risky shit that niggas want to do to prove to the streets, which is a myth, that you still bout it, nigga. This is shit I don't understand. Like, nigga, you know you in the streets. You know you are living in the trenches. You didn't give a fuck if niggas cared about what you was doing before you became famous. Now you become famous and you got to still approve a point? Nigga, make it make sense, bro. This is why niggas is dying left and right because you niggas is not smart with it, bro.
Yeah, and then they go right back to their hometown and everybody envies them the whole time and then shit like that. Like, he just went to his hometown. Everybody's already planning on a hit months ago before he even got there.
Yeah. Shit's sad,
That's just crazy.
Look, you know one nigga that learned his lesson a little bit, though? I think Lil Reese. I think that nigga finally moved out. After how many times they done...
they caught him lacking
bro, so many times, nigga. And God is constantly giving this nigga a second chance, third, fourth chance. And the nigga finally got it right. Finally got it right. Look at the nigga Cash, FBG Cash. Which that's a whole other situation. That nigga was shiesty, bro. He did some funny shit to duck from what I'm allegedly hearing or whatever. They backdoored him for a bag or some shit like that. Then the nigga went and got signed to Rap A Lot Records, came back.
Rap A Lot Records?
Yeah, Rap A Lot Records.
What's that? Who do you know who?
I failed you.
Yeah, you know, you did fail me because it sounded like fucking some nigga that offered him a 360.
I have failed you.
That's what that sounds like.
All right. So, the nigga who discovered Drake,
yeah,
his father owns Rap A Lot Records. Jay Prince.
Jay Prince owns Rap.
Jay Prince is the owner of Rap A Lot Records, and he got sons, Jay Prince Jr., which I believe he's the weird one. He's the one that like. How do I say this?
I'm trying to think. Doesn't
all right? He's the kid, right? Because we all know Jay Prince Jr. been doing this Rap A Lot shit since the 80s. Yeah. He's been dabbling in the managing boxing. So all his kids, like, bro, he put Ghetto Boys was part of Rap A Lot Records. So, you know, since the 80s, 90s, they've been doing their thing. They've been making money. Okay. So we know his kids have no reason to be involved in the streets whatsoever. But this junior of his wants to be some type of acknowledged gangster for no reason.
Oh, he's one of them.
He's one of them niggas. Like Boosie's, like Boosie's son. What's his name there? I forgot my little nigga name. He funny as hell too. I like that little nigga. Tootie Raw.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah, it's Boosie's twin, nigga. Twin, bro. Like, nigga.
Is he trying to prove himself in the streets or like as
a
rapper?
Yeah. But you want to know what I just thought about though, which I kind of give him the excuse. Mm-hmm. He was the only one out of all of Boosie's kids who was introduced by the street shit from his father. Because when Boosie was coming up,
Yeah.
He had his son, so he was exposed to everything. Now Boosie's Boosie, and he's sheltering all his children from certain things.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
Okay, yeah. But
So-
he was already exposed to the streets. He already seen the shit happen.
Yeah. Like if you go back in the videos of Boosie when he's coming up with Webby, you'll see a little Tootie sitting there with he's fucking counting all kind of money and fucking just in the slums there, like just Tootie's there. You know what I'm saying? So Tootie got exposed to a lot of shit.
I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, you think it's because he has to live up to a name, or
Not like I said, it's
Or people might just
no
buy-
no it's more he's been exposed now. Okay, it's like when you know you didn't grow up like all your life being ghetto or being poor, shall I say, or whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden you got money, but you still want to be who you was originally. Like he's the only one that I could say, all right, cool, you can live that. Because you was in the slums coming up with your daddy and all that yada yada. You got
instead of being like
you like every other
you
like
try to prove like you try to act.
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
You're not pulling a fucking. Well, let me not say Aiden Ross because Aiden Ross is just a quick out. He's just a good dude. He's not in the streets like that. But you can't be of that caliber of coming from something and then acting like you came from nothing to try to be someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like I said, I give it to Tootie. But every other one of his kids, if you notice it, none of them are in the streets. The only one that's kind of with the street shit a little bit is his daughter, which I'm glad we're segueing into this now so we can bring this up. Saw a video where she was responding to her father about her sexuality. And then he used words like contaminating. And I'm gonna
I think I've seen the video too.
yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here real quick. And I'm gonna have Boosie's back because just because he said the word contaminating, it does not mean he means that. Boosie's a street nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie don't know the correct proper terms to use. He could have said bad influence, but it didn't hit him. The first thing hit him was contamination.
Okay.
So he went with what his mind said it. I thought about it. He said it.
But that whole thing is he never talked to her about anything either.
No, I understand. I completely get that. Listen, I am a father. I have 5. Okay. One of my daughters is gay. Never now once in my life will I ever make her feel uncomfortable in any kind of way publicly. Not even behind closed doors. Because one time she got upset with me. And it wasn't even, now mind you, let me bring the whole scenario down to right. Now, we're in Macy's one time. And I get her this little tank top shirt.
Yeah.
Right? It was one of the little rainbow ones, the little LGB ones, whatever. Didn't care about that. What I cared about was the spaghetti string strap where you basically, you got your boobs in your hand.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, I don't like that shirt. Because your tits are hanging out, but I didn't say that to her. So she got upset.
Oh, because she thought it was about the whole
eligibility thing, but it wasn't that. Because when my wife told me that, bro, I cried inside. I'm like, yo, I felt bad. I'm like, I don't want my daughter thinking that I'm judging her because of the choices you make.
Mm-hmm.
Which you don't make me shit. You're my daughter. I still love you. I will always love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a Boosie comes from, I'm more of understanding. I got gay cousins. I got this one. She's like a switch. 1 minute she's on, 1 minute she's off. 1 minute she's on, 1 minute she's off. You don't know. 1 minute she could bring a girlfriend to the thing. 1 minute it could be a boyfriend. You don't even know. But anyways,
Yeah.
I'm more of understanding.
Yeah, but you understand it, but you say you were never publicly embarrassed it, but at the same time, Boosie's low key publicly embarrassing.
But
his
look,
daughter.
okay. Let me get to it. Right now, you gotta understand. Right, this is like a perfect example. Him being from the hood. He's from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
The Boosies, I said I should like it was his last name. The Boosies, they don't know filter. Like they won't just go and say, "Oh, okay, listen, we know that you do this, even though we don't appreciate it, we don't condone it.
Yeah.
We're still gonna love you. We're still gonna, we're not gonna change or treat you any different." Now, what Boosie is saying when he mentioned the contamination thing is he don't want a bad influence on his other 7 girls, which I understand, because being a parent, your number one goal is not even a parent, being as a human, your number one goal is to come here on this earth, procreate, and continue on the legacy of your people, your bloodline.
Yeah.
You can't do that if
Yeah.
you're.
Yeah, I know what you're
You
trying
know
to
what I'm
say.
saying? So I understand where Boosie's coming from. It's just like a lineage thing. Like he said his granddaddy, right, ain't allowed to shit. His daddy ain't allowed to shit. And Boosie's like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna drop the baton. Not gonna be me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I hope my kids do the same. But you should have been, Boosie, more understanding about your daughter's situation. Because instead of like she said, all these stuff that you're saying to the people on the internet, you should be saying to her. I really feel like she wouldn't feel no kind of way like she is now if you would have had that conversation with her behind closed doors. I feel like and you could tell by her demeanor, she don't want this to be a thing where the people are putting her against her dad.
Yeah.
She love her pops, nigga.
Nah, she even said it. She said he's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
harsh
don't get me
sometimes.
wrong. Now, when she called him a bitch ass nigga, now this is the type of shit I be telling you about because you obviously you don't know. At one point, she called him a bitch ass nigga. The nigga went and made a song called Ungrateful, and the song is fire. I'm just upset that it had to be about that situation. Like Boosie, a petty nigga. The nigga said one time, he was like, the bitch, one of my BMs talking about she was going to take my kids away from me. The nigga sent somebody to her house, fam, and then called the bitch and said, look out the window. He said, now imagine, now he told his mans, as soon as you see that motherfucker, as soon as you see them blinds come out, I want you to roll by so slow by her house and just do that. He was like, I texted the bitch, look out the window, bitch. She look out the window. He goes, bitch, I'll kill you and them kids.
Oh, yeah, that nigga crazy.
I'm like, nigga, your children, bro?
Yeah,
He said, nigga, you try to keep me from I'll kill you and them kids. He said, you and them goddamn kids. I was like, nigga. Now, now do you see what I mean by the type of nigga that would the caliber of nigga we're dealing with here? There is no in between. It's either all the way far fucking left or far right, nigga. There is no here when it comes to Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know a person, shout out to you. I'm not going to put your name out there because I don't know if I saw it on Facebook time, so I'm going to bring it up because it makes sense. Now, this person, she's a lesbian. And when she gets around her niece, she says she don't PDA, she don't hold hands, she don't hug, she don't babe, she don't do none of that in front of her because she don't want to alter her mind on what she thinks it is. Like,
yeah, just in case she looks up to her. And
no, not just in case. She does look up to her.
Oh, okay.
Like, this little girl is her world. And this is why I'm sharing this because I know the type of love she has for this little beautiful young queen. And she doesn't want to be held responsible for changing the way she thinks things are supposed to be because of what she did.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, that shit made me like this person even more because you're so understanding of how critical the situation is. Now, if she wants to become an adult and she's talking to you, boo, 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 that's different. If she come, oh, auntie, I'm feeling a little, a little frisky. What's this frisky feeling all about? Then you can give her a game if that's what you feel like you need to have the conversation with her as far as that goes. But like I said, shout out to you because you don't do what other weirdos do and just be altering people's minds and shit like that. Like I said,
I feel like that's what they're doing with kids right now too. They're trying to teach the kids. And
fam, and this person I'm talking about said this shit like 7-8 years ago before this was a thing. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't like she just, it's the popular thing now. Let me get on Facebook and type this in. No, this was said like 7 years ago. She refuses to do that in front of her because she knows what it can cost. She knows the cost of the price for doing that in front of her. Not saying that she's like, what I'm doing is horribly wrong and da-da-da-da-da, and I know it's wrong. No, you know the way life is supposed to be and you at least more respectable on the situation, and you're like, you know what? When she gets older, that's what she wants to do. That she wants to do that. But right now, I'm not going to be the one to put that little fucking in the back of her brain, living rent free, and for her to be able to think that this is what you have to do to be cool or to. I mean, nah, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So, but like Boosie just needs to He really
He just needs to have a conversation with her.
A simple conversation, bro. And this shit will be all over it, bro.
That's why she's so upset because he brought this thing up like 7 different times in interviews and all that stuff like that. And all she says is like, "Why haven't you talked to me
and
about it?"
And that shit gotta hurt, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit gotta hurt, bro.
She was hurt about it. You could tell.
That shit gotta hurt, bro.
How mad she was. It was the first time of her ever responding or going publicly and saying this shit. And that's the whole point. The whole point is like, why hasn't he just had a conversation?
Because nigga, when I tell you I used to follow like in the quarantine, nigga, Boosie was that nigga. Boosie, Tory Lanez.
Push that pussy lips on live. I'll give you $1,000. Yeah,
and everybody was like, "Oh, he's trying to trick." No, he's not trying to trick. He got tired of the bitch keep asking for $1,000, so he said, "Fuck it, bitch, put the pussy lips on live. I'll tell you $1,000. You want the money that bad? Show me them pussy lips."
Yeah, no, that's
you know what I'm saying.
Kind of wild.
Everybody thought that he was awesome. Like, yo, show me your pussy lips and I'll give you $1,000. Please. No, he got tired of her asking that question, so he said, "Put your pussy lips on the live. I'll throw you $1,000 right now." That bitch ain't show shit. That was the end of that. Now he can continue his live like he was doing before being interrupted by this comment.
Shout out Tory.
Yo, man.
Free Tory. Quarantine
king. That nigga, bro. He was on fire.
Going crazy.
I promise you that whole Megan Thee Stallion shit was a setup.
Bro,
I feel like they
that's a whole conversation, bro.
Bro, listen. It only makes sense to me, my nigga, because you know how diabolical the music industry can be. This nigga figured out how to completely X out the record companies. Bro, the nigga did some record breaking shit on quarantine, bro.
Oh, you talking about when he sold 1 million copies?
And then NFT'd all the fucking this album cover, bro.
He made $1 million in 1 minute.
Bro.
Under 1 minute.
That's crazy. That's a record that will never be broken, bro. Until somebody reinvents what he did. The only way. How about this? When albums become more like a digital type thing, when you buy an album and it's like him being like a little animated or a simulated version of him on his album, dancing and performing the songs throughout the album type shit.
Yeah.
That's when fucking somebody comes up with that kind of thing, that they'll fucking beat Tory Lanez' record. Only way, bro.
That shit's fucking crazy. He's the
crazy. He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. He's my favorite artist.
He's my I'm gonna be honest with you. Canadians, out of my Canadian artists, he's my favorite. He's my favorite.
He's my favorite out of all of them.
Who?
I put Tory. I put Drake above him. The crazy thing is, I even put him above Chris, and I love Chris Brown. But I just
all right. The only reason why I'm gonna agree with you on that, because Tory reminds me of a nigga that I would hang out with. Like a real street nigga. I'm not saying Chris Brown not a street nigga. I mean, Pyru Blood. Shout out Blood.
I'll hang out with Chris any day.
No, I like Chris. Chris is a yo, listen. Hands down, funniest R&B nigga to ever grace the fucking industry is Chris Brown.
Bro, he's literally Michael Jackson.
Funniest nigga. That nigga is hilarious, nigga.
Michael Jackson of our generation. He can do anything.
Bro, listen to me. Let's not do that.
No, he can't.
No.
No, I said what I said.
No.
I said what I said. No. We can keep it pushing.
We're not going to do no.
I said what I said.
All right, and I'm going to say my piece because I'm not going against you. What I'm saying is, even if Michael Jackson was here, he was passing the baton to Chris Brown.
Okay.
Sorry. Shit, niggas was calling him the new Mike niggas was calling him the potential new Mike when Mike was still alive.
Yeah.
The shit he's doing now, bro, Chris Brown.
He's the best entertainer. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, did you know
I just like Tory because I listened to Tory when he was an underground rapper. Yeah. And that's the reason why.
Yep. And
shout out Swave Man.
Yeah, and
if you know, you know.
Yeah, and not just that, he does like the 90s.
Oh, he does everything.
2000s. He brings that feeling back, bro.
He's just so smart.
Call it 90s radio, nigga. I don't know if he's got an album or a mixtape.
No.
He should call it 90s radio, nigga, and just do a mixtape.
It's called Chicks Tape.
Chicks Tape 2 and 4, I believe.
Nigga, all of them.
No, they all are. Chicks
Tape 5 too. That recently he's coming out with Chicks Tape 6. Oh, that's all I'm saying too. He's coming out with Chicks Tape 6, and then he got
It sounds like you said Chicks Taste Chips.
No,
That's what the guys are sound like.
No, bro, see, you over here doing some shit again. You over here putting some smut on my name.
He's not smart. He's stupid. Smart on my name.
Bro, I don't like that. Stop putting some smut on my jacket. You put too much on that shit, bro.
You put too much what?
You put too much shit. Alone at Prom. That's the one. That's like the 80s album. And then he got Playboy. Yeah, Alone at Prom is like the 80s album.
Isn't it the one where he had like the 80s? Let me see the album cover
Yeah,
again.
yeah. It's Alone at Prom.
Yeah, that album cover was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The album cover.
It's the girl. It's the one with the girl. But this was goated. This whole album, front to back, goated.
Yeah, no, he's a problem. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga.
See, look, Chicks Tape. See, Chicks Tape 5 is the only one that made it to Apple Music because he got all them shits cleared, and then he ended up having the artist actually be on the songs with him.
That's gangster.
That's no one ever did that.
You know who?
They sampled shit, but they never put the artist back on there too.
Nah, you know who did that and fumbled that?
Who?
Moneybagg Yo. With possibly one of the hardest songs he got. That literally, like, to me, if I hear your song, because I don't be out there looking for new artists and shit, but if your song comes across my radar, that's a big song. Because I could not avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I do the the Matrix on a lot of songs, but when it's like, nigga, I'm doing that and I'm still getting hit. And he still hit me with daggers. I'm like, oh, this is a big one, which is Waukesha, which is the Ashanti sample.
Love me, you love me now.
And then he did the remix.
Like candy.
Then he did the remix, right? And then he put Ashanti on it, and
it just wasn't it.
It was not it, gang. What you could have did was just have her sing the hook, or whatever little sample of her voice is in there, ad lib, do something. You know what I'm saying? And then it would have been perfect. But y'all literally like tried to like remix it and give her little 8 bars, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it wasn't it. It wasn't it. As you could tell, I bet you didn't know Ashanti was on the remix.
No, I honestly don't know.
Because it didn't pop, nigga. That's why. Because he fucking fumbled the bag on that one.
That's why Tory the GOAT.
Tory is a fucking GOAT, nigga. Tory's a GOAT. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion them knees.
And fuck her. and he been dropping. Have you been noticed he drops every Friday?
No,
you've been missing out. You've been missing out on like 2 months worth of music.
All right, you want okay. You
From
want,
jail.
Look. The last thing I heard about him was that when he figured out how to record in the jail.
Yeah.
That was it.
He's been dropping every Friday, 2 songs every Friday.
And fuck you, Rock Nation. Y'all niggas is birds, B. Especially you, Hov.
They hiding everything. They hiding everything.
This,
Hov's next.
Look.
Hov's next.
You next, big dog. Hey, Joe. They coming for you, buddy. Mm-hmm. They coming for you. Just in case you don't know who Joe is. Joe Camel. Yeah. Edit the first one out. Nah.
That fuck up is gonna be right with you the whole
It's
time.
organic. It's organic. Sorry, It's cool. It's organic.
But that's it with this episode, man. Episode 8.
Yes, sir. In the bag, man. In the bag.
You know what I mean? Make sure you guys tap into all the socials. I'm going to keep on saying it every single time, beginning and ending.
Yeah. And we got a special guest coming up, not this next week, but the week after that. We already got the episode already planned out. Everything's going to be nice. It's going to be right.
Yep, so first guest coming on soon. So make sure you guys tap in.
Yes,
and make
sir.
Sure you guys keep on looking.
It's going to be a goodie.
We should probably promote that shit too, right?
No, we definitely is. We're going to start after next Monday. We'll start promoting there. Because then it'll be coming up, and then I don't want to start doing it now to have people think it's going to be the next episode.
Okay,
There's another episode coming. So once we film episode 9 and get that out the way for Saturday, then we can start promoting on the top of that week and then following in right into episode 10.
Bet. That sounds good.
Yeah, man.